My friends, this is Dr. B, the best doctor in medicine and the most caring doctor in medicine. Today, Dr. B wants to remind you to never forget that after more than 30 years in medicine, Dr. B genuinely loves you, Dr. B genuinely cares about you, and I say this from the bottom of my heart. Today, Dr. B wants to talk to you about prostate cancer. And to all of you, whether you're a man, a woman, or anything in between, I am sure that you have family members, friends, husband, blah, 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 who do have a prostate. And what can we learn from the recent prostate cancer diagnosis of the former superstar Bjorn Borg, who in 2023, just recently, right now, September 2025, think about that, 2025, who recently, just 2 years ago, at the age of 69, no, I apologize. Right now he's 69. So 2 years ago, he was 67 years young. He got diagnosed at the age of 67. Think about that. Bjorn Borg, the superstar tennis player who in the 70s and 80s was the #1 tennis player in the world. He's a multimillionaire superstar, blah, blah, blah. And at the age of 67, when it was the year 2023, right now the year 2025, September, Bjorn Borg is right now 69 years old. So think about it, at the age of 67, he got diagnosed with prostate cancer. And according to the press release and his doctors, his urologist, he has a very aggressive form of prostate cancer. I don't know how long he's going to still be alive, but supposedly he has a very aggressive form of prostate cancer based on his Gleason score and based on the staging of his cancer. I wanted you to remember that in the United States of America, the United States Preventive Services Task Force recommends that every man or any person with a prostate between the age of 55 and 69 does regular checkups, regular screening for prostate cancer. And that supposedly after the age of 69 means once you reach 70, there is no point in doing regular prostate screenings. I think that it is absolutely a BS. I, Dr. B, because I'm going to live until the age of 100 and I want to live after the age of 100, I am never going to stop doing prostate cancer screening at the age of 70. I will do it way into my 80s, right? Because I want to detect that nasty cancer early, especially if it is a highly aggressive form of prostate cancer like Bjorn Borg. Now, if it is a very low-grade cancer based on the Gleason score and it's not very aggressive, then obviously once you have advanced age past 70, a lot of urologists recommend watchful waiting, watchful observation. Why not? But I want to know whether I have that freaking cancer in my prostate or not. So saying that I'm going to suddenly stop looking for that freaking cancer in my prostate, it's just crazy. But again, remember all these bureaucrats who give us these guidelines, national guidelines about this cancer, that cancer, this cancer, that cancer. They do not tailor the screening to the individual person. They just issue their guidelines, blah, blah, blah. Now, obviously, they put some addendum saying that if you are a black person or if you have family history, start doing your screening earlier, like for instance at the age of 50 or 45, if you have family history. In addition, if you're a black person, then you have obviously a way higher risk. You don't wait until the age of 55. But imagine Bjorn Borg with all his millions of euros in the bank, right? He's a citizen of Sweden. I guess he has dozens of other citizenships, right? All these millionaires and billionaires, they don't have just one citizenship. They don't consider themselves the citizens of only one country, right? They consider themselves citizens of the world because obviously they have a mansion in every country of the world. They have dozens of different passports so that if there's trouble in this country, they go to the other country. If there's trouble in that country, they go into the other country. And in addition to that, it allows them to maintain their multi-million-dollar mansions everywhere they go in these different. So this guy with all his millions and probably dozens of citizenships all over the world, now today, in 2025, he's 69 years old, very young, very, very young man, right? Now imagine if he had followed the United States Preventive Services Task Force, right? And his cancer had appeared at the age of 69. Imagine, would he have stopped screening himself? Saying, oh, you know what, because the United States PSTF says we need to stop at the age of 69. Therefore, I'm going to stop looking for that aggressive cancer into my freaking prostate. It is such a buffoonery to issue these guidelines and say that this is their opinion and blah, 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 and everybody should follow this. No, do not do that. If you are young, if you are healthy, if you have a long life expectancy, means you don't have heart failure, you don't have heart disease, your brain is sharp, you are not obese, you don't have high blood pressure, diabetes, you are like Dr. B, aging very gracefully. Do not stop at the age of 69, for God's sake. Because you have a huge life expectancy. Right now, Dr. B is 50 years young. I still have 50 years of life ahead of me, right? My life expectancy is amazingly young. There are calculators online where you can Google. There's dozens of different life expectancy or life span calculators online. You just Google any of them. You put your age, your cholesterol level, your glucose level, your blood pressure level, blah, blah, blah. If you have diabetes, high blood pressure, blah, blah, blah. And you put also if you have any other diseases, blah. Me, I do all of them. I put 0, everything okay, everything normal. My life expectancy right now, 50 is 50 more years. So statistically, unless I get killed by a freaking somebody crossing the road, or a robber comes to my apartment, tries to steal stuff and shoots me, unless a catastrophe happens, I'm going to live 50 more years by the age of 100. By the age of 70, when these idiots are saying that I need to stop doing my cancer screening, I will still be looking good. It's just 20 years. Right now, my tummy is flat like a board. I exercise 2 hours a day. I have no body fat, no love handle. Look at my chin, no freaking sagging chin, nothing. I don't have no fat, nothing, nowhere. So in 20 years, I'll be the freaking same. I'm going to stop looking for this nasty, aggressive cancer in my prostate? Of course not. So make sure that if you have a longevity that is many, many decades, beyond the age that you are right now, to not stop at the age of 69. Through the United States Preventive Services Task Force regarding prostate cancer screening, throw this in the garbage and keep doing your cancer screening for prostate cancer, even at the age of 70 and beyond. Because, well, you just have a huge longevity ahead of you, right? There's absolutely no reason to stop at the age of 69. But of course, if you have diabetes, high blood pressure, already have had heart attacks and strokes and this and that and this and that and this and that, and you're overweight, obese, and blah, 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 I mean, obviously your life expectancy is not going to be huge. Then it makes sense that you need to stop at 69, right? Again, go online. There's dozens of life expectancy or longevity calculators, and see how much is your longevity, how many years this artificial intelligence, based on your blood pressure, your sugar level, blah, 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 how much you exercise, how much you do that. There's different types of these freaking life expectancy calculator. I checked at least, 5, 6 of them. I entered all my info. It's all the same. I have about 50 more years of life expectancy, right? Only God knows exactly, but this is how it is for me. So do it. Find out what is your life expectancy and find out whether or not you need to stop your prostate cancer screening at the age of 69, the last one means at the age of 70, or keep going like Dr. B will do until I'm 85 or 90, who knows, years young. I love you guys. Dr. B loves you regardless of your political affiliation, Democrat, Republican, Independent, Black, White, Latino, Muslim, Hindu, atheist, Christian, whether you have a penis or vagina or nothing between your legs. I love you. Dr. B took the Hippocratic Oath more than 30 years ago, and I will never betray my oath. I will always bring you the science. I will always put your interest above mine. Put your comments, your question, any katso you want to ask down there. I promise I will get back to you. And I am open to criticism, to improve myself, unlike all my ex-girlfriends. I, Dr. B, open absolutely 100% to criticisms, to suggestions so that I improve myself. I'm not perfect, only God is, and this channel so that I can reach more people with my scientific knowledge and help more people. God bless you. Kapkunna krab. Sawadee krab. I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye.